discretion is advised.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. This week, we watched the 1998 edition of Unforgiven. So it's the first pay-per-view that we're getting out of the In Your House kind of moniker. And I will say this is a mixed bag of a pay-per-view, so hold on to your hats. If you are new
Girl.
here, you are in luck. That is Kelsey. If you are not so new, I'm Xavier. I'm here to help you out.
Yeah.
How are you feeling? This was really a lot of highs and a lot of lows.
I have never been more annoyed. I've never laughed harder. I've
Mm,
never been so shocked. Like literally to the point I like turned my lights off so I could like fully engage
mm.
in what I was seeing because it was visually stunning. I Wow, they really made you work for it because we crossed many hurdles to get to
Many hurdles to get to
the
the.
end, but I don't know. It's late. We're delusional. I don't know. We laughed to the point of literal crying at one point for
Yeah.
reasons that are for us, and
Amen.
I'll never
Um,
recover from what.
Probably not, no. Um,
Oh my God. I can't
but
think about it.
all right, guys. All
Sorry.
right. So let's get into it, girl. Get a grip.
I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The fan is back. I need.
Is is the fan okay?
Oh.
Okay. All right. So this one opens up with a video package that is mainly centered around Kane and the Undertaker, which I find fascinating because it's not the main event, quote unquote. I mean, it is definitely the story with more meat on the bones, so I understand why
Yeah.
that's like, but it's funny because it is um whatchamacallit. It is just like not the world title. Ooh.
We'll say it's a little wild that it wasn't the main event because I understand like the world title is supposed to be the main event, but it's not been before. Like there's been times where it wasn't before. Like one time they had like the flag match as the main event.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
like why not have the Inferno match be the main event? I mean, then you didn't have to like do I don't know, they didn't have to wrestle around a gas pipe at the
Mm-hmm.
end. Like which I guess they kind of were the whole show, but whatever. I don't know. And I will say this video package far superseded the actual video package that came before the match, in my opinion.
Oh, the opening one?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because
With
it's
the
hard to do two like for the same
story.
rivalry. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, this one had like quotes from Dante's Inferno.
fully.
Very, very, very fierce.
Love
I
that.
was into it.
Love that, love that. And then at the tail end, we get the like little tidbit of Stone Cold versus Dude Love because we're also just as confused as to how we
So
got here.
confused. It makes no
Um,
sense.
Yeah, so this one opens up with a six-man tag between the Nation of Domination, specifically D'Lo, Mark Henry, and The Rock, taking on Farouk, Ken Shamrock, and Steve Blackman. Quite an interesting combo, but hey, we know that they generally have beef with the Nation. Um,
Yeah.
of course, we're still riding the Rocky Sucks chant. Farouk fully looks like he's still in the Nation. Just,
Uh,
but
what was that?
yeah, I was just like, I know you were like the OG. See, my thing is, should the nation have changed or should Farouk have changed?
I think they both should have changed. I
Mm,
think that because The Rock has changed. It's
right.
not like The Rock is wearing nation stuff. I don't know if he ever was. I don't think he ever was. But like I think they should have definitely changed. And if they can wear their own things, like I don't think they all necessarily have to match. They can be the same
No, but
energy.
at one point Farouk was like in the match and it was like looking at D'Lo
And
wearing
D'Lo
the
literally said
same
like
fit.
we look
Hey,
the same. We're on the same team. We don't have to fight. And then D'Lo slapped him in the face. But
right, right,
no,
right,
I
right.
think they both should have changed. I think we should both abandon those looks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like the thing is, like, if you're turning the new leaf, like if you're turning the page,
It
turn the
was like
page.
Savio Vega. I'll keep saying it up and down. I was like, he needs to change the fit to a black fit, and then he did, and he looked fierce.
Miss him. What's he been
Miss
up to?
him.
So uh The Rock is running around like intimidating all the officials, like trying to like, backhand them or whatever it is that he's
Whatever he
uh
do.
whatever he do. Um and I have noticed just like Blackman's looking good with like the kicks. Um Farouk at one point uses his belt on D'Lo, and I was like, very not legal for this match, but okay.
Very not legal. And also very, there's some sort of metaphor there about like father son,
Right,
like
right, right. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
raised you, and yet
Here I am,
uh
disappointed and whooping your ass.
boop.
Boop. I have Mark Henry treated us with a slutty little backslit on his singlet today. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
pop off.
He
Love
said,
to
wake
see
up
it.
in the morning, feel sorry.
Hey, no, amen. I will say this match really it was it highlighted the some of the inexperience of some of the members in the match. Um, like it just was a little bit like some things just were like not communicated
Some of these
well.
things are not like the
Yeah, you
others.
could tell that like they were really trying to like get their feet under them. They were like looking a little confused. They had like restart spots, like just and it's
Yeah. Oh
namely
my
like
God.
it's
Yeah.
not like that comes with just like reps, but it just so happened to show because like the most tenured person in this entire match is Farouk. Everybody else, for the most part, with the exception of probably D'Lo, because he's way too good to not have been wrestling for longer. But
Bro.
and The
Amen.
Rock, but like Mark Henry, Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman, all wrestling like less than a year, like maybe less than 2 years. Like, do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it
Yeah.
just, and it felt like it showed, in this one.
I would agree. There were definitely some weird. I think I even wrote that even at the end, like the finish was weird. There was a few moments where it was like, whoops, like
Right,
a little
right, right, right.
confusion. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. But
Uh,
we live
yeah,
and we
but hey,
learn.
you live and you learn. Exactly. So the majority of the match, they're isolating Steve Blackman. The Rock hits the people's elbow. D'Lo misses a moonsault at one point, which he
Gorgeous
has
moonsault, though.
gorgeous
The
moonsault.
most beautiful moonsault ever.
Right, for no
It's
reason.
for no
Uh,
reason.
uh, Farouk gets the hot tag, hits The Rock with like one of the scariest dominators I've ever seen because he looked like he was gonna drop that man on his neck. And Farouk and
Horrifying.
Co. pick up the victory. Cool. He gets he gets some comeuppance on the nation. I don't know if like this is the comeuppance he was looking for per se, like in a six
Hmm.
man tag. Like I feel like you really just want to fight The Rock, and I feel like we should just let that happen.
I agree. I feel like for all the people that were in this match, and I hate to say it, it felt underwhelming. Like when Farouk won, I was like, surely this can't be the peak of Mount Everest. Like, surely this can't be what we've been fighting for this whole time.
Right.
There
Right, right,
must be
right.
more to this than what this was. No offense to the
No, yeah,
the
and it's just
valiant participants, but like
no, I agree. Just from a
I was surprised.
storyline perspective, it's just like where's this going? I don't think this victory it is the same level as the beatings that he's been taking. You know what I
As
mean?
the diss is,
Right.
because even D'Lo like pointed to his wrist at one point, like he was like, sorry about the watch. And I was
Mm,
like, y'all, like, this is not the comeuppance. Ain't no meat on this plate.
yeah, exactly. So it's
This
like
is just the salad. And yes, I feel refreshed and reinvigorated, but like, I need the entree.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we'll see where they navigate us from here in terms of the
Because
nation
they
and
swear up and
Farouk.
down it's not over. So
Yeah.
we shall see.
So we shall see. Next, Steve Austin comes out, and we love to see. I love that they're like treating the pay-per-view like a show, like a TV show, instead of it just being like match, 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 match.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Um,
Yeah, that's a good point.
this is like the first time we're seeing that, whereas like every other pay-per-view
Yeah.
has really been treated as like the culmination event, and it is, for like television, but it's also like you can use the culmination event to keep telling stories. Like that's a-okay.
Yeah. And when he
So
came out so early in the night, I feel like when people heard the glass break, they were like so shocked. So it
Feral.
also like kind of served feral. It also served for shock value because he's such a huge player. Like I think people weren't anticipating seeing him so early.
Right. Right, right,
So
right.
it was like it served so many purposes, and I was even shocked. I was like, "Whoa, hey girl,
No,
love to see
yeah.
that man."
So he comes out, he grabs the timekeeper and is like, get your ass in the ring. Get your ass in the ring right now. And he's like, so last week, uh, did Vince tell you to ring that bell? Yes or no? And then he like the timekeeper like didn't want to answer. And he's like, no, no, no. Did Vince tell you to ring that bell? And then he's like, I rung the bell when I was supposed to ring the bell. And Stone Cold goes, you better put some bass in that voice because I'm getting pissed off.
Oh,
I was like, Mama, okay?
well, we were all thinking it. He
No,
just said it
1000%.
because honestly, the timekeeper too looked like a 12-year-old who put a mustache on. Like, I don't know, he looked
No,
both simultaneously 12 and 56.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
It felt very like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or like
yeah, or
something like
like
that.
someone is like it gives like sitcom on Disney Channel where like the kid dresses up as their father to go to like the parent teacher conference because they don't want to
Yes.
get do you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like
that's exactly
I was like,
that.
are you a grown man
I was
or
like,
are
why
you
is
a
this
high school
boy
student?
in like just old people clothes? Like this man is
Yeah,
in
like
like
he's two toddlers standing on each other's shoulders.
exactly in a dusty
Like
trench coat.
that's I
It's
swear that's really what it gave. So when he
so
said put the bass in your voice, I was like,
well,
well, he is 13.
right. So he goes it's so good. He basically goes, if Vince screws me or Vince tells you to screw me, he's like, yeah, sure, you could listen to Vince. And if you don't, like, he could fire you. That's sure. He's like, you could always find another job. You're gonna have a hell of a time finding another life when I'm through with you. So you decide to screw Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's a game you chose to play. So
Death.
yeah, exactly.
Death.
And so I was just like, oh, okay. And on that note, he leaves us.
I think it's great he comes out there just to harass the timekeeper. Then he's like, Toodles, see you guys later at the main event.
No, he literally
Like,
he goes out there and he's
bye.
like, let me tell you what you're not gonna fucking do.
And you have the
Like,
rest of the you have 2.5 hours to get your shit together.
right. No, 1000%.
I
He
gave you
goes,
plenty of time to think about your
mm-hmm.
decision.
You just go ahead and mull that one over in your little pea-sized brain.
And that's,
Like,
fair enough. He gave him plenty of warning.
exactly. On notice. Thank you.
Boop.
So next is a rematch from WrestleMania between Owen Hart and Triple H for the European Championship. This time, China's not going to be handcuffed to Sergeant Slaughter. She is going to be lifted in the air 20 feet in a steel cage made just for one. Um, yeah, so apparently this woman just cannot be contained by any normal means. And I love that we're just like admitting that Sergeant Slaughter just like couldn't even do it. Like couldn't even like handle her whatsoever. That now we have to put her in jail and not just put her in jail, but suspend the jail in the air.
It's
Like
literally giving like what is it, Boiling Rock in Avatar, where it's like we have to literally put them in like a hot volcano bed and like it's too steamy for them to
to
whatever.
leave. Yeah, no, that's the gist. She was just like she's too much woman. We have to lock her up and throw away the key. And you're like,
Or like the
okay,
floating metal one for like earthbenders. Like they're
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
they take your powers away. They're like we simply must suspend her in a single person steel cage above.
We must.
We simply must.
It is the only solution.
It's funny because when they did it for Paul Bear, it was protecting Paul Bear from the Undertaker, and now it's protecting it
Everybody
was
else
protect
from China.
everybody else from China. Which also, do you guys really quickly remember the Executioner? Remember they teased that motherfucker and then never did shit with him?
Right. Came out a total
Pissed
of
me
like
off.
thrice and then
When I
like
tell you,
left.
sometimes I wake up in the morning, I go, "That's stupid, bitch." Like I
No,
get so,
literally.
I'm like, the Executioner pissed me the fuck off.
Listen, there's many a character that just
Ugh.
has like just come and gone, and we're like,
And they think I forgot. They think I'm
they
born
think we're not
yesterday.
watching. we've been watching.
We're going on 3 years,
That's what I'm saying.
girl.
So they hit us
Anyway,
with a replay of WrestleMania, all of China's like shenanigans, Triple H picking up the victory. Um, China. Oh, there's a crowd sign that says Playboy needs China. Love
and they
that one.
do,
Right,
and
right,
they
right.
do.
And they do, absolutely. Sergeant Slaughter, way too pleased to be throwing this bitch in a
Ew.
cage. Like shit-eating grin, just chain over the shoulder. And then not only that, but then he goes and like shoves her into the cage. Like just like aggressively like pushes her into the cage. And I was like, I get
Ew.
it. I get it. She's done knocked you on your ass more than once. But are we not at least pretending that you're supposed to be like an authority figure?
Yeah, we don't have
Like,
to be so pleased about it. Like
right.
Owen, that makes sense. Owen's in the background, like
Yeah, but this
shit
is
eating grin, and that's
right.
fair. That's what he's supposed to be doing. But Sergeant Slaughter, like, like pulling out a chain, you freak. Like, I was like,
Freak.
girl, keep it in your pants. I will say though, before China went into the cage, Triple H went in there and checked the integrity of the cage, and I thought that was kind of fierce.
LOL.
He's like, let me just scope this out. Okay. Like, kind of
Right,
fierce.
right,
I
right,
like
right.
it.
So Owen attacks Triple H from behind. They're fighting on the outside. Triple H gets thrown into China's cage right before she gets suspended up into the air. Owen hits Triple H with a suplex on the floor, basically. I was gonna say the ramp, but it's not. It's just the cement
The
floor.
floor. Yeah.
Um, Owen's very into the suck it turn a phrase. He everybody gotta suck it. So like, I was
Ooh.
like, okay. Um
Everyone will suck it. Like,
I was like,
oh
okay, I'm
my
sure.
God.
Stay mad about it. So I love the throughout this match. It's actually like a good match because it's
It's
Owen and Triple
great.
H. But
God.
the best part of this entire sequence is just the constant cuts to like what China's doing.
No
China,
one could be more interested in what she's doing than Jerry the King Lawler.
right,
He is eye in the sky watching China like
just suspended from the air.
yeah.
She's like trying to bend the bars. She's like swinging it around. I'm like, Jesus, lady. Like,
She was
sh-
like at one point she was like I was like is she pushing or pulling? I can't tell because her hands are like just like this. Like I don't know.
yeah,
I was like girl, what are you doing? But
hurt.
c'est la
At one
vie.
point, she pulls out a looks like a file, but it's a full on like little hand
Saw.
saw. Yeah, like, it's
A
a full on
saw.
hand saw that she pulls out of her boot and then drops. Poor thing drops it, and you're like,
Was because I was like, was she supposed to do that? At first, I was like, did she drop it to give to Triple H as like a weapon? And I was like, what's he
mm-hmm.
gonna do? Like slit Owen's throat? Like I was like, what with a real
No,
serrated
no, no.
saw?
She was
She
trying
legit
to.
just dropped it.
Yeah. I don't know how like involved the saw was supposed to be, or it was just supposed to be like oh, here's
Funny.
attempt number one of her getting out of the cage. Um,
I can't believe the saw was attempt number. The prison saw, the prison shank was attempt number. Like just
well, yeah. Crazy.
okay.
Wait, what?
It's just funny.
Yeah, the prison saw is insane.
It's a
Um,
great.
she then bends the bars. The woman bends the metal bars. I have a note right above it that's just like surprisingly technical affair. I don't know who I thought I was writing that note, but I was just surprised that the match was actually like for the most part, other than China's like craziness, like a match. Um,
Well, you know what? I really think that Owen Hart is gonna put on a match no matter what the shenanigans are.
you were
Like I just feel like he's that guy. Like he's got to put on a match no matter what the gimmick quote unquote is
mm,
supposed to be.
true. But he hits Triple H with a pile driver follows it up with an elbow from the top rope. China is like hanging from the
Girl,
cage. She's like
scared me
for
to
her
death.
life. She's outside of the cage. She's hanging. She's like one armed hanging at one point. Owen's trying to like grab her ankles. I was like, and do what? Smash her face on the cement
I'm
ground?
not
Like,
kidding. Like, I thought he was gonna, at first, I thought he was doing a gentlemanly thing, like, gonna catch her. Like, I thought they were gonna do acrobatic stunts at the gig. Like, she was gonna drop and he was gonna catch her and then she was gonna, like, punch him in the face or
right.
something.
But yeah. So what does end up happening, Owen goes in to continue the match. He hits Triple H with a sharpshooter, and then the cage starts lowering. And we're like, the fuck?
Yeah, who do that?
Right. And then we get a quick cut to the crowd. And we see basically like Road Dogg like ducking around a corner. Um,
We left the controls to the cage unattended. Like, what is going on here on
right.
this day?
So we find out that it was Road Dogg that lowered the cage. Slaughter is like comes back out and is like trying to carry China away. Um, Owen hits Triple H with his own move, the pedigree.
A
And he
serve.
goes into like for the pin. We think like, oh, finally he's gonna get his comeuppance. Like China's getting dealt with by Sergeant Slaughter. The Road Dogg, did his piece. He's out. He's out. No. X-Pac comes in with a fire extinguisher of all things, brains Owen, allows Triple H to pick up the victory.
I was pissed.
Right. And so was Owen because Michael Cole, dumb bitch that he is, comes running up to him just
Girl.
not 3.5 seconds after he just like was brained by a fire extinguisher and lost another title match to these
After a
people.
woman broke out of the cage and fell from the sky.
And then he's like, so another loss to DX. So it seems like the DX has your number. And you're just like, so like, what do you have to say? And you're like, can you give this man 3.5 seconds, please?
Michelle Cole,
I
how
was like,
dareth
that
thee?
was crazy. And Owen's pissed. He's basically just like, this bullshit has to stop. I don't know who's letting these fools do all of this, but it's bullshit. And you're
I
like,
literally said, I said, I'm so sick of these bitches. I'm sick of these bitches. You're telling me
amen.
Farouk gets a win and not my boy Owen, who has suffered to me more.
Right.
And
Amen.
also, JR kept saying, like, the last surviving heart. And we're like, girl, Brett is not dead.
Right.
Neither is Jim. Not that he's like a heart by
Right. Right.
marriage, but like, I'm like, girl, relax. But Owen, now it's that point where I'm like, now I'm annoyed.
Right.
Like, now I'm really annoyed. Like, now I
Hmm.
just need like something to happen because now y'all are really pissing me off.
Right. Speaking of which, our next segment, same. So Jim Cornette
Oh my
decides to
God.
listen, I saw Jim Cornette and I was like, ah, great. It's an NWA segment. Great, 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 great. And by the way, for anybody listening, I'm not speaking of the recently revived NWA. Not what I'm speaking about. I'm talking about this 1998 bootleg, busted ass version that we are just being subjected to on a week by week basis with absolutely no direction or investment as far as the crowd goes.
Period.
Because, baby girl, when I tell you
Mm,
they saw Jim Cornette come out for this nonsense and the crowd said, time to get a beer. Yeah. Empty seats.
empty seats.
Empty seats.
Empty
It
seats.
just this isn't working for anybody.
Nobody
I'm
cares.
just over it. So it is the Midnight Express, Bob and Bart taking on the Rock and Roll Express. And I get it. It's supposed to be like a homecoming for the Rock and Roll Express. Sure, 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 sure. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna go out on a limb and be like, we are attitude, we are like, we don't, this is not where those old people wrestle, this is not that, and then you're gonna drag out these people and then talk about accolades that they
Mm,
have achieved 10 years ago,
mm,
over 10 years ago, and then be like, oh, but this is where the youth wrestles, this is where the future of wrestling is.
boop.
I, I'm sorry. That man has a mullet not seen outside of 1975. Do not tell me that this is where the youth
The youth.
wrestle and you're gonna drag them out here to do this. I was like, for what? What are we doing? No one cares. Like, and I liked the Rock and Roll Express. You give me the Rock and Roll Express in like 1985, not 98,
Hmm.
baby girl. No
If
one
you
wants
have
this.
if you have the Midnight Express fighting the new or Rock and Roll Express,
Right.
if there's a new version, girl, it's old.
Right.
Then it's old. What do
Right.
you mean? It's
Right.
there. It's right there. The new versus the old. Like I.
Ugh. So
Oh, it's
so this is
horrible.
an NWA tag team match. JR, I love JR on commentary because the
Fed
amount of
up.
just disdain and venom in his voice every time he has to say bombastic Bob fucking tickles me.
He's like,
I bombastic Bob.
live. He's fed the fuck up. I love it.
So funny. So he's having like a time with the alliterations, and at one point he's like bombastic and bodacious and beefy. And we're just like, I mean, not no JR, but like not what I was expecting.
And yeah, he called him beefy. And then what did he say? Jerry said, don't say that. He's just nutritionally ambitious.
I was like, okay. Or is it a nutritional overachiever?
A nutritional overachiever. That's what it
It
was. A
was that
nutritional
this
overachiever.
is insane.
That is
Um
so funny.
so at one point it looks like we have like dissension in the ranks between the new Midnight Express. They seem to be getting into it. And then Jim Cornette like comes into the ring to like talk some sense into them, and then somehow ends up in like a skerfuffle, which is I guess an apt name because it's not a fight. It's not like I don't
A
know.
kerfuffle, and it's not a skirmish. It's
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a bit. They
Yeah,
did a bit.
yeah, so Jim Cornette ends up like in a fake fight with the ref, and I was just telling Kelsey that
Say it.
like I was like, babes, if the bit of the match, if the spot that is like the most entertaining spot of the match does not contain any of the participants of the match, you have a problem.
Hmm.
A problem. Um, because it served no purpose. I mean, yes, it was silly. It was fun. Who doesn't like to see, Jim Cornette like, you know, just up in
Doing his
arms
thing.
about something? Sure.
Yeah.
Like it's silly, but it's just like you could have done that on Raw.
If
This did not need to be on the
seriously,
pay-per-view.
if the high point of the match is the rodeo clown part, we need to
We need to talk.
reevaluate what we're
We need
doing.
to,
We
yeah,
need
we
to
gotta
reevaluate what
figure
we're
out a
doing.
workaround.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Okay. So next we have the evening gown match between Luna and Sable. First, we get a backstage segment with Luna and Goldust. Well, again, I think she's been really hitting the promos better
Yes. And I will say,
the
I know I
last
said
couple
this
weeks.
last week, or not last week, because last week we interviewed um
Ray
Ray, which
Sanju.
was yeah, Ray, which was amazing. Hi, Ray. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that. It was so one of the best conversations we've had in such a
Oh
long
yeah.
time.
Mhm.
Um, but I think it was 2 weeks ago where I was like, I'm sorry, Luna, I didn't recognize your game because we had watched a lot of ECW stuff for our interview with Raven, and I was like, I did not recognize her game at the time because
Mhm.
I've really been hating on her, but yeah,
Uh,
she's the promos getting so much better. I still hate the voice. You'll never make me like it. Sorry.
Right. No,
But
that's very valid. Basically the gist of it all is someone's going to be stripped of their dignity, their
blah
pride, their
blah.
clothing, blah blah blah. She's going to leave Sable like as a newborn, naked as the day she came. That's the whole gist. Um,
What
what?
I was gonna say something mean and I don't think I should say it.
Go
Well,
ahead.
it's not really mean, but it's just even if she was naked, she's not the day she came because those are implants.
Right. Right, right,
And
right.
they're
Great.
For 90s implants, they're fabulous. Like I know those are just big silicone pockets. Like I just balloons in there. And
I
God
get it.
bless, but they for 90s implants, they're fabulous. But like even if she was naked, that is not the way she came to this earth, girl.
Her
And God bless.
facts. Yeah. So, okay. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of this match, we have to just
Mm,
preface that every single male that was
alive.
had a microphone, had a sign, any man that had a means of communicating during this match communicated in the most middle school way possible. If
I feel
we
like I regressed, like just by proxy. I literally was like, I feel guilty by proxy just witnessing this. Like
bad not saying something like
I feel bad not like coming out and being like, stop the madness, like coming
yeah,
out. But because we started the match with this quote, or maybe this was before, but Jerry literally goes, panties aren't the best thing in the world, but they're right next to it.
right. And you're like, okay, we get it. I get it. And I understand, it's an evening gown match where literally it's two women getting stripped down to like this is who it's for. And I logically understand it, but it's like, wow, do they really just go so low about it?
Because it's not wrestling.
Right.
Like they literally say that he like Jerry or JR is like, you're not gonna see an arm bar, you're not gonna see a whatever. Like
Hmm.
you're not gonna see any wrestling. It's just girls fighting to rip each other's clothes off. Like it's not wrestling. Like that's
Right.
what's crazy about it. It's like it's literally just a cat fight.
Hmm.
Even though Sable we've seen is capable of doing some pretty like amazing wrestling moves. Like she's
Right.
actually very competent. And I'm like, that's why it's confusing because it's like this is the World Wrestling Federation.
Just wait, because they get to a point in women's wrestling where they are having like all of these matches, this, that, and the like they have a division, and then they like in the early, I want to say like uh, 2010s to like I want to say 20 like 16, we regress
We
so
regress.
hard. We they literally told the girls like they didn't want them punching anymore. Like nobody they said nobody wants to see a girl get punched in the face. So they would make them like throw elbows or slaps or whatever. But anyway, this is just it just goes to show like this is a just ongoing thing. And I just will say the objectification gets so much worse
Mm,
before it gets better. So just brace yourself. Like, brace yourself
okay.
for that because it's coming and there's kind of no way around it. It's just it is what it is.
All
Um
right.
so, and don't get me wrong, by all means, shit on it because it's terrible. But they both come out in evening gowns. Just
N-
the frumpiest evening
I
gowns you've
wouldn't call even call them evening gowns.
really
I
it
would
just
say
like witch costumes
the most
almost.
low budget mother of the bride Macy's backstage shit I've ever seen
Right.
from Sable. Sorry. And then yeah, Luna's was like
It's just like a witch's
Halloween
costume.
witch. Yeah,
Yeah.
or sorceress or
Hmm.
something.
Yeah, just I mean, love the docs, but
Oh
everything
yeah, the both of
else,
them had great shoes, but I was like, girl, this is a pay-per-view. You're
yeah.
usually coming out in like the serviest of serves. What is this?
Yeah,
But
well,
fine, whatever.
and
It's
the
meant to
clothes
get
was
ripped
like
off.
gimmicked and blah blah blah.
Right.
But so Miro storyline wise is too embarrassed to accompany Sable by this
Girl,
whole fiasco.
get a job.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, I love on commentary at one point. Basically, Jerry is just going off like to no end, and JR like just turns to him. He's like, you must be a really lonely guy, aren't you? Like you really got like nothing going on that like this is like really sending you through the fucking roof. Like and I ate that up. I
I
was just
love
like,
when you
you
can
fucking
hear
tell
his
him.
posture and his tone. He did like you can tell that he was like this, and
He
then he
he
went like you can feel it. Like
right.
where he's like, you must
He's
be
like,
really lonely.
yeah,
Mm.
you're like acting
Lonely
something
guy.
something heinous. Like you're like not well, right?
Just you and your hand, huh?
Yeah,
You and
again and
you and
again and
Lefty?
again. Greatest
Mm,
hits. Aw.
yeah.
Oh, do
Oh,
you sit on it, pretend like it's somebody else? Got it, weirdo. Like,
non-dominant hand to shake things up.
right. No, but it was heinous. It was you can practically hear him like dry humping the side of the announce table.
Blech.
Like it's too much. And like I'm aware. I've seen it before. I know who Jerry the King Lawler is. I know that he's like a savage fucking animal and a perv. I know. It
Doesn't mean I'm not gonna
doesn't
say it.
Right. It doesn't mean that it's not worth saying that that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, someone literally had a sign that said Sable free tongue bath with an
I
arrow.
had it known for that too. I was like,
Free tongue bath.
she didn't ask for that. She didn't ask for that.
Tongue bath. It's
Mm,
fucking disgusting.
yeah. That's some salt burn shit.
Because I just pictured it like a cat, like literally just being
Oh, yeah,
like
no.
not sexual, just weird.
Just yeah, amen. And that's kind of generally the case of these men. It's not sexual. It's not coming off sexual.
It's
It's just
just
coming off
weird.
weird. Like, just so you know, like it's not having the effect you think it is
It's not
having.
this. It's not the serve you think it is, Diva.
No. It's a swing and a miss. Because anybody with a cooter is not falling for any of that. Just throwing that out there.
Not the hooter.
They're not falling for it, baby. You're gonna have to, I don't know, try anything else. Might get you a little closer to your goal. So what? Anything else besides holding up a sign and an arrow to your stupid face that says Sable free tongue bath. Get a grip. Get not on yourself. Touch some
Oh,
grass. So like, touch some grass. Um
get a grip. Not on yourself. Join a
listen,
convent, you perv.
when you gotta clarify, you gotta clarify. Um So, of course, they get into it. After Sable's bottom, like the skirt part of her dress gets ripped off, Miro comes out to, I guess, express his disappointment, disdain, just, I don't know, be ridiculous.
Be a
But he ends up
ruiner.
distracting Sable because she's so over his bullshit. She's like, couldn't you have just not? Like, couldn't you just stay back there, please? Um, So Sable's distracted by Mark on the apron. Luna comes up behind Sable, grabs the rest of her gown, therefore winning the match. Sable looks amazing,
Amazing.
obviously.
Does.
Um, and of course, Sable gets her lick back. She grabs the rest of Luna's gown. They
Ooh.
both end up on the outside of the ring on the floor. They both end up like Luna crawls under the ring, Sable crawls under the ring after her, and they're just, down there for like a hot minute, and then Sable reemerges with Luna's
A
garments,
little corset.
her corset and her panties. And we're
I
like, oh, love.
boop. That I loved. Okay, I will say this. For what Sable and Luna had to do, like for what they were given, I think they did a good job with what they were given.
Right, I
Does that
agree.
make sense?
Yes.
Like, because they're like, hey, you guys are gonna rip each other's clothes off, and whoever gets naked first loses. Like, okay, but even with that, where they're not technically really supposed to be doing, well, I guess they can, but like not really doing moves. Like there were still some moves in there, like Sable did the Sable bomb just for
Mhm,
good measure, like the
mhm.
going under the ring and the coming out with the whatever.
Right,
Like
right.
it's still like they still told a story with the bullshit they were given,
Mhm.
and like that that is a slay. Like
Right.
and honestly, like again, Sable should not feel anything about the how beautiful she is naked because she
No,
is
yeah,
gorgeous.
yeah.
Absolutely
She looks
gorgeous.
amazing. She killed it. It was like I wouldn't have had like it's not even the match itself because they've done this with men. Like
Right.
they this has been a thing. Like
Yes.
so it's like it's not even that. It was just everybody's like sheer panting reaction to it that was just like
Yeah.
Well, now I feel gross watching it. Like,
Because
and
when
I
the
don't even
men,
like it.
no, literally, that's not even your flavor.
That's what I'm saying.
When the men do it though, I bet it's like like I don't think the people on commentary are thirsting over the tuxedo matches.
No. No.
It's like embarrassing and funny.
Right.
Like, but when the women do it, it's like, we're all tented at the gig.
Absolutely. Don't pick on me, teacher. Like, get a grip.
Like that's what I'm saying. Because if I was on commentary at the men's tuxedo match, I would be filthy, disgusting, and rotten
Oh,
because
absolutely.
that's what I do.
You would
That's
like
my
have a hard time
comeuppance.
mistaking me from Kesha. Thank you. Um,
Period.
because no one objectifies a man like Kesha, let me tell you. Um,
Uh,
and I love to see it.
Same.
So next, Vince McMahon comes out after that segment with the Stooges. He comes out. I love this the crowd sign that says Vince fears the rattlesnake. Absolutely accurate.
Hmm.
He once again like says that something catastrophic is gonna happen, which is like a crazy thing to like just be like dropping on your own event. Like catastrophic, not a good connotation literally ever.
No,
Um,
because I literally for 1 second was like, imagine being in the arena and thinking he was like legit making like a public service announcement, like a storm is coming and we actually have to evacuate the building. Like, do you know
right.
what I mean? For one hot second, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like,
No, just yeah,
just
just
being a freak. Okay.
right. And of course he hits us with the classic WWF line, anything can happen in the WWE. Um, and then he, poses the philosophical question, will I cost Stone Cold Steve Austin the world title? And he goes, just the question is beneath my dignity. And I
Girl,
immediately when
shut.
he says that to me, I go to Kelsey and I go, it's giving I'm too rich to smoke crack. Yeah. I was like,
Which, well,
sorry, Whitney, but you're doing it.
Whitney, it was cunty. Whatever.
It
I'm
was
sorry. God rest her soul. And she went through it. But I'm too rich to smoke crack. Kind of a
costing Stone
slay.
Cold um costing Stone Cold Steve Austin the title beneath my dignity. Sure.
Girl.
But basically he then goes on to just be like, I will not be responsible for what ends up happening. And I was like, girl, yes you are.
Cause,
Like, you're
cause
responsible for all of
all of
this.
it. Yeah.
That's
So
all
I
all
actually
you,
think,
baby.
yeah, I actually think you are.
Just because you
Yeah.
say it doesn't make it true.
Yeah. I actually think if you like look at the paperwork, I don't know.
uh,
I think,
I think it's
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So that's going to take us into our tag team championship match between the Legion of Doom 2000 and the New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn. This was interesting. The New Age Outlaws come out with a blow up doll. They were making some joke about like some North Carolinian coach. Don't know, don't care.
Yeah.
But
JR imitated him though when he came out, which was so funny. I love when he gets fed up. Like
oh,
JR
I know.
because Road Dogg came out and was like, cut my music, and JR literally went, cut my music.
Oh, I'm a big star. Cut
Oh,
my
I'm a big
music.
star.
He's
Cut
like,
my
cut my
music.
music. Like, oh, you're like,
I love
all
when he
right.
resorts to imitating because he's just so mad.
It's
He's like,
just because
shh,
it's just like, yeah, I know.
cut
I
my
love it.
music.
Ugh. Sunny looks amazing. Love that for
Ugh,
her.
love.
Um, the opening part of this match is LOD kicking ass all
Duh.
over the place. And then of course we get into the inevitable of an LOD match, which is poor Animal
I'm
getting the
telling you,
shit kicked out of him for like 10
10.
solid minutes.
Yes.
Like it's just like
They
like
always go after my boy, like
poor Animal
with those
really
thighs out.
they were really working his legs after a doomsday device was uh blocked by a chop block from the Road Dogg.
Right.
So they isolate Animal. Billy at one point uses the title belt on Hawk. Um,
Pissed me off. And I thought
right.
that was gonna be it. And then Hawk literally turned around and like recovered and just like slapped him or whatever he did. And I was like, yes. I was like, because I thought there was about to be some chicanery that led to the downfall of LOD once again, and I wasn't taking it because I'm already pissed off about what happened to Owen. I was really
Right.
about to lose my shit.
Right. Wild. So they're isolating Animal. They hit Hawk with the belt. Animal hits the Road Dog with a suplex, goes immediately into the pin. And this is where it gets wild. So the referee counts the pinfall, and being that the Legion of Doom is the one performing the pin, we think as the audience that it is Road Dogg that is getting counted.
Well,
Unfortunately, the referee is only eye level with, first of all, I don't know how he saw
this is
both
so
of LOD's
stupid.
shoulders on the mat when he was only on one side of them. So I don't know how he
I
saw
don't get it.
both of LOD's shoulders on the mat. But regardless of that fact, Road Dogg is laying dead, shoulders, like arms up above his head, shoulders on the mat. So
Makes no make it make sense.
technically, it was a double pin. Even if you like wanna like say that the LOD shoulders were down, even if that's the route you want to go, it's a double pin.
The
Uh,
double pin.
just start the match over. Like,
Well, and oh, because at first you think LOD wins. They even
right,
like play the LOD music, and you're like, okay, yes. I literally wrote LOD, LOD, LOD. Like I was so excited, and then they were like, just kidding. The Road Warriors one
or
or
the New Age
the
Outlaws.
New Age Outlaws. The New Age Out I thought got Road Dog in my brain, and
Yeah, yeah,
like
I got it.
the New Age Outlaws went, and I was like, what? And they were like,
Mm,
because like he counted at like it made no sense. And they kept replaying it like, but look where the ref's eyes were. It doesn't matter. It
right,
literally doesn't matter. Like, because either way, you can't slice it any other way either than it's a double pin or it's just that Road Dog is pinned. Like it makes no sense to have it just be Hawk, like at all, like
right,
at all. I
right.
was like,
It was a bad
girl,
call. It was a bad call.
bad call,
Bad,
bad
bad call.
call,
Speaking of
whack
bad
ass
calls,
call.
speaking of whack ass, that's gonna take us into our next segment, which is Jeff Jarrett performing. He performs for us, hits us with a little song. I don't even know the name of the band that he performed with.
Sawyer Brown. I wrote it down.
Sure. And
Lip syncing for their life, diva. When I tell you,
not even for their life.
lip
that
syncing for
that
the
performance
appetizer soup.
would not have cut it for Rue. I'm just saying. Uh,
Absolutely not. Double elimination. Both of you sashay away.
first of all, it's like,
A double Shantae. Sorry, I
oh
couldn't think of the
God.
term.
Yeah. No, the band itself is just like a random country band. Like they're not like, one of the big ones.
They said
So
like the top country band, and I was like, girl, ain't no fucking way.
never heard of them, not even a little bit. And Jeff Jarrett's out there, they're singing quote unquote together. I have this like I remember at one point I have like no notes for this because I refused. At one point during it, they're like singing on top of each other, like they're sharing a mic, but they both have a mic. So like why are you guys like touching tips basically? And you're just like it's just unnecessary. You guys can spread out.
Literally,
You can
literally.
use the whole stage, guys. Like you're good.
It was
Um
so weird,
yeah, and then
so uncomfortable.
and it was the whole song. They hit us with the lip sync of the whole song. I was like,
But I will say, so Jerry is on commentary, and at first he's like, "What are they gonna do?" Like, and then he's like, "Wow, they're really good." Like, as a whole switch up, and JR was like, "That was fine, thanks." But Jerry is like coming up with like country song names, and the last one he said, which was literally Xavier and I were cracking up because we were like, "What does that even mean?" He goes, "Get your tongue out of my mouth, because I'm kissing you goodbye.
Okay.
Get your tongue out of my mouth. I'm kissing you goodbye."
Okay.
What?
I'm sorry. Is that a phrase? Is that like a frequently used one? I don't know her. I don't know her. I don't want to know her, quite frankly. Mm-mm,
But
mm-mm.
but if you're is it just that she's doing too much tongue? Like, because you're kissing. Is it I'm confused. Like, I just don't get it.
Girl, me either. I was confused by that whole ordeal. I'm not gonna lie.
But
Um,
then Xavier brought up an important production note where he was like, "Oh, they were setting up the Inferno match. They
yeah.
needed something to set." And I was like, because I was like, "Why did they do this? This is so stupid." And like he was like, "They need their eyes to go somewhere else because they're setting up the Inferno match." And I was like, "Ah." And it's funny, like that reminds me of Ray also because Ray was like, now when I watch wrestling, I see the production things, like not
Hmm.
just as a fan, because like I do the production things. And I was like, oh, T, that's a production thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Steve Blackman comes out to get his licks back on
He
Jeff
was all of
Jarrett.
us. He said,
Yeah,
shut up, bitch.
shut
We're
up. No one
done.
wanted this. Um, Only to get smashed in the face with a guitar by Tennessee Lee.
Bummer.
Yeah, a bummer, really and truly. I want to see Steve Blackman get revenge. I'm here for that. Like
Same.
run that match back. Let's go.
Period. I'm not kidding.
But while that country concert, quote unquote, was going on, they were setting up for the Inferno match. So this was really the of this entire pay-per-view. For me, this is also one of my favorite matches ever. Um, I remember I illegally downloaded this match when I was like I don't know, in middle school, early high
Oh my
school.
God.
Just so I could like watch it just 'cause.
That is
So good.
precious. The double life you lived when we were friends and I didn't know you liked wrestling for like
Ever.
the majority of our friendship.
Mhm,
Wow.
We get another video package of the two. Of course, you gotta set the scene. I love
Undertaker was living a life of quiet desperation,
that
was
was
how they
insane.
started it.
Also,
And
like who?
I was like, what does that mean? Quiet desperate. I was like, have
What
you
are
been
you trying to
talking to my
say?
therapist? Like,
Right.
that's me.
Like, I was like, but
That sounds like me.
what are you trying to say?
Like,
Like,
what scene are you setting?
hmm.
Very strange. But yeah,
This match is incredible. So we got Jerry on commentary making lots of fried taker jokes, fried blackened chicken kind of
I
situations.
didn't
He
even notice.
he
I was so
literally
locked
shows
in,
up like on commentary with like marshmallows and a hot dog like on a skewer, like ready to go.
which I thought was kind of funny. I won't lie.
No, yeah, it was great. The flames around the ring look amazing.
Oh my God.
Um,
A chill just went up my spine. It was so
oh yeah,
fierce.
well, I mean, I've seen this a million. Like, how were you taking this in?
Okay, so my first thoughts were this is bad, but whatever. We have to have a moment of honesty. At first I was like, these are the flames. I was like, this is yes, for 1998, this is cutting edge. Like
Hmm.
the flame round thing, I was like, they're so small. Like it looks like a gas, like a little fireplace thing. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like sure, they're fighting, whatever. And then Xavier was like, just wait. And I was like,
Hmm.
what are you talking about? And then he goes, well, the flames get bigger when they hit a big move. And I was like, what? And then Undertaker did old school
Hmm.
and
The flames like shoot
what?
up like above the like ring ropes,
When I
basically.
tell you, I I'm still at a loss for words. What like who was the person who's just like
Yeah.
do you know what I
Well, they
mean?
actually show the guy,
They showed the guy, right? He
right?
looked literally like Amadeus Mozart.
Because
Like he was like
yeah, well, when the Undertaker throws Kane over the top rope, um, Paul Bearer runs over to the guy controlling the flames, and every time the Undertaker goes to like try and leave, he was shooting up a side of the flame so that the Undertaker was trapped in the ring. Um,
mm,
yeah,
God bless that guy. I want to know who that guy is. How are you, sir? Are
right.
you well? Are you
Um,
okay?
amen.
How are you?
Um, tell me more. So this match was great. Lots of choke slams, obviously, chair shots.
It
We get a superplex off the top rope, which is again crazy when you consider the fact that they're both 7 feet
on
tall,
fire.
300 pounds, and then the entire ring is basically exploding while it's happening. Kane gets thrown to the outside, and then that is when we see the return of Vader. It was so beautiful. We had all but fucking forgot about him.
I will never
But I had a
believe.
feeling that Vader, um, I had a feeling they mentioned Vader, Kane injuring Vader early on in the match as like oh, remember that? Guys, like,
Hmm.
so Vader returns, basically battles Kane back towards the ring for the Undertaker to then throw his giant ass, like, just Lion King style over the ropes, over like just a wall of flames, and lands on both Kane and Vader. It was amazing. It was absolutely spectacular. Kelsey literally
It
like,
was so
a
beautiful.
what was your note? It was like
I
the
literally
Simba
said,
versus Scar.
I swear to God, this is Simba versus Scar at Pride Rock.
It's amazing.
It was like legitimately a gladiator battle. Like
Hmm.
I like forgot where I was. Like I this is when I turned off the lights and was like just
Really?
watching.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
this is
yeah.
when I because Xavier and I watched like together but on FaceTime. And so I usually have like one headphone off so that we can like talk. And I literally there's moments where I like just lock in because I'm like, I just need to witness.
Hmm.
And I was just like, I first of all, I had to reapply my blush because I wiped off so much because I was like just clutching my face and biting my nails.
Hmm.
But it is serious. It was like, again, it's that moment of like, there's wrestling and then there's whatever the fuck these two are doing because
Right.
it's like, oh my God, it's crazy. It's
Hmm.
crazy. It's like I just like lost my sense of time, which is like the most beautiful, incredible thing you can achieve in entertainment. It's like where people forget where they are because
Right.
they're so and this happened like 25 years ago. And I
Right.
was like,
In it. In
oh
it to
my
win it.
God, it was so good. Flames,
Oh.
mwah. Like,
Hmm.
and now I can't wait to watch the conversation that they have about it
Hmm.
because I'm gonna munch that. I'm
Heard.
gonna eat
You
that up.
absolutely should. So, oh, this is amazing. So the Undertaker basically gets Kane down. He's down and out for a little bit. Paul Bear tries to hit the Undertaker in the back with a chair. Or he does. He does hit the Undertaker in the back with a
And the
chair.
Undertaker just
But
goes
the
like, "Was
Undertaker
that a
turns
fly?"
around and was like, "Bitch, you fucking thought." And like I was like, "Oh, here we
It's
go."
great. It's beautiful.
So Taker uses the chair hard on Kane, make sure he's down, stalks Paul Bear's ass all the way up to the stage where the band was playing, wrecks the drum set, takes the the bass drum, breaks it over Paul Bear's head. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. We love to see it. Um Paul Bear's busted open, just
Bleeding.
bleeding. Love to see it.
Bleeding.
About
I
time.
needed that. I was
About
hoping he would just like chuck him off the stage, but there's
about
only so
time.
much a man can
But
take.
also, we went back to the stage because I don't know if you noticed, but Kane had a red sleeve on his arm, so that when they
Yes.
continued to battle, the Undertaker, not just his costume sleeve, like he added a flame
Yeah,
sleeve.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
and then the Undertaker basically like punches Kane back into the flames on the outside of the ring. His arm hits the flames. He's lit a flame. He runs out, thus giving the Undertaker two
Woo.
victories over Kane, and it was amazing.
I just got
Amazing. I
another
love
chill.
this match so much. It's so good.
It's so good. And like again, it's that feeling of oh my God, I a chill up my spine where you're like, I can imagine being there and like watching that spectacle and like Kane suddenly is on fire, like
Right.
running up, like I would
Right.
be shrieking, like I would be freaking out. I did. Like I
Right.
was like, and I knew it had to be asleep and you could see it kind of,
Hmm.
but again, that's because we're up close, there's cameras, whatever. But like the magic of it
Right.
Oh
So
my
cool.
God.
So cool.
Holy shit. It's honestly
It's a
so fierce.
crazy concept. It would really only work with these two.
Absolutely.
Um,
It
it's
started
done
with,
so well.
yes,
We finally get like the Paul Bear getting some licks on Paul Bear, like that little like pin in that story because that's always on the agenda. Um,
love. And I love that it's always on the agenda.
like Vader's back, so we didn't just drop that. Um,
Oh, thank
so
God.
you
I
know,
miss Vader so
because
badly.
you can't just like take someone out with a wrench and just be like, bye.
Mm,
So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for I imagine this is gonna take us down another Kane Vader segue.
pocket. Hmm.
But they're not done. So,
I
uh,
mean, I don't know where you go from here. It's like, and yet they keep raising the bar. I don't know. Because
yeah,
so far,
yeah.
I think on our journey, wow, I have so many favorites, but like Hell in a Cell is still one of my tops that I think
Mm-hmm.
about. And then this is definitely like top tier faux
That was
show.
another one you locked in for. You were just like,
Yeah. Oh my God. Holy shit. Which also I'm glad I brought this up because this also reminds me, like, I think it's crazy that there's no talk of Shawn Michaels. Like, not even like they only mentioned that Triple H like took the mantle for him from him, but not like where did he go? What happened? And like maybe they
yeah,
did and we just didn't see it because we're not watching like Saturday night, whatever,
shotgun
Shotgun
or
Saturday and like whatever.
no, I think it's more to it's just like it's kind of a moot point. It's kind of like a hey, don't look over there. Like
I
we
guess
have to like keep it moving essentially.
makes me
Um,
sad.
he's he
I know
has a
he's fine.
he has a great second half of his career.
I
Do
know,
not
but it's
worry.
just, I think it's crazy that they're just like, yeah. And so Shawn Michaels lost. He left in shame, and Triple H is in charge now.
Right.
It's like kind of crazy to me. I'm like, he
Mm-hmm.
was literally like the guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't forget anything,
Yeah.
apparently. I don't know. I'm just like, wow, that's like wild. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy Vader's
Yeah,
back.
but
Holy
you
shit.
if you're promoting a show, you don't want to highlight what you don't have.
Yeah, but
What is not to offer.
yeah, I guess that's true. And
Uh,
yeah, I'm just like, damn,
yeah.
my boy Sean.
Yeah, and again, this isn't even the last, like, we will see him relatively soon.
Ah,
In
thank God.
not a wrestling capacity, but we will see
But
him relatively soon.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
But yeah, wow, holy shit, that was amazing. I mean, she delivered. I'm still kind of speechless. Like, it's really whoa. I'm definitely gonna this is one I'll definitely rewatch for sure and like show
oh,
people. Like I
oh,
can't wait. I kind of
definitely.
want to show Crystal this because
You
I'm gonna be like,
absolutely
girl, you
should.
have to see this pageantry.
You absolutely should. It's amazing. And then you can like go in and like look at all the like little things. You can see them like setting up and like why they do things. Um,
Yeah.
that only comes with just like watching wrestling a bajillion times. But that's going to take us into our main event. So that's Dude Love challenging Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWF Championship. We get another video package, which is essentially just like Austin versus Vince with a little bit of Dude sprinkled in.
Yeah.
Um, I love it. At one point in that segment, Kelsey lost her mind because there's like a black and white shot of Dude Love hitting the knees.
I don't know. I don't
And
know why
because
it gets me every
it
time.
is dead center. It is just like this like horrible filter, just like here's
Slow
Noir,
mo.
and just a slow-mo knee
Because they
so
almost
good.
like with the slow motion black and white and the close zoom kind of almost like they were trying to make it like horror
Right.
film-esque. And I'm like, girl, this is the
That man is
goofiest shit
too
I've ever
silly.
seen.
Yeah.
I'm like
I was
his
like,
his literally shirt says, "Oh, have mercy" on the back. He's wearing tie-dye and beads. Like
right.
we're not doing this.
Right. Like heel dude love is really like throwing me for a loop. I'm not gonna lie.
Heel dude love.
I know. I know.
I would more believe that he becomes a cult leader than whatever that other guy was. Jackal. If he was like the
Uh,
hippie cult leader, like free
hmm.
love, like
Yeah,
I
I
have
can see that.
16 wives because, the All Father commanded it or whatever. Like I can see a dirty hippie cult, like respectfully, if
I
Dude Love
love
did that as like a heel thing, that would have been fierce.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Um, yeah. So this match, yeah, I don't know. It's just the fact that Dude Love is the challenger
Is weird.
is the weird part.
Yeah.
Um,
But Mick Foley will have a great match pretty much regardless.
regardless, and it was
It
fantastic.
was great.
Dude Love attacks from behind. They're basically fighting all over the place. This match is just every which way. They also at one point make their way up to the band. Like it's a mess.
The
So
bandstand.
they're fighting outside. Oh yeah, they make their way to the band stand. Dude Love gets thrown off of the bandstand onto the
Just
cement ground. Just
splat.
yeah, just there goes Mick, make a wish. Because like that was insane. It was
If
absolutely
I could
insane.
make a wish off of every Mick Foley flying splat, I would be rich in wishes.
Right.
God bless him.
Lousy with wishes.
Lousy with wishes. I love the term lousy for abundance.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
lousy with wishes.
So good.
Mm.
Um, my next note literally just says great match because it was. It
It
was
was
phenomenal
great.
because they're
It
both
was
one,
amazing.
I love that they have honestly kind of a similar path. WCW, ECW,
Mm.
WWE. So
Gee.
they have crossed paths, like they know each other. They get
Yeah,
along
I forgot
well
about that.
outside of the ring, and it shows in the ring. Because Austin, where as much as like he is over, he still has to like sell who he is like as the champion. So he's going to be extra brutal, extra like extra fingers, extra blah, blah, blah.
Hmm.
And you need somebody that can take it. Mick can take it.
That's a fair point. That's a
Um
really fair point. I still wish it was Mankind, but whatever. You guys can fight me on that if you
yeah,
want.
but yeah,
But
no, I agree. But it is just like Mick is just kind of that opponent for a lot of people as far as adding a layer of toughness to somebody.
yeah,
He does it for Austin. He'll do it for The Rock. He ends up doing it for Triple H.
he did it for Undertaker for a
He did
while.
it for The Undertaker.
Not that
He
he needed it,
he
but you
does it
know.
for Randy Orton. It's just he does it for Edge. It's just all of these people like you are people that were are like right there, like as far as like to the main event, like they're right there. They have a feud with Foley. They're like made men because they're like seen as these like tough, like I can do anything that's like thrown at me, and it's because they all have had these like ridiculous matches with Mick Foley. Um, because
Yeah.
it adds a level of just like that's a man. If you can take down Foley of all people, because that man can take an inordinate amount of punishment, then you know you earned your stripes. Is essentially the
So true. And
storyline.
didn't he also in WCW beef with Sting?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
He beefed with
very
Vader.
fierce.
He beefed with Sting. It was great. Great stuff.
Yep.
Um,
That's the homie. I love Mick.
amen. Amen. Um, Vince and the Stooges make their way out. Austin sees Vince, immediately flips him the bird.
Duh.
Um, me covering the camera. Um, what is this say? Vince,
What is this say?
what is this say?
What is this say?
Oh, Vince, like I love that. First of all, they come down
I know what you're
and
about to say,
they come down with this like rinky-dink steel chair,
girl.
plop Vince McMahon down like he's like in a dunce cap. I was like
Like
he's just like
he's in timeout.
no 1000%.
I thought he
Uh,
was gonna go on commentary. I thought he was gonna.
no, babe, they gave us cuck chair. Like that was it. Like that was it. Like no.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Vince in the cuck chair.
Yeah. So he comes
Stop.
out
That's
just
exactly what it was. He's such a
yes.
just like
Yeah. So
ew. And when he was and then when he was watching when he was watching Stone Cold and like and he gets hurt and he just goes,
oh, thrilled. Just absolutely tickled. Yeah.
ew.
Um,
Oh my God, gross. That really grossed me out. Blech.
amen. Amen.
No
Uh,
disrespect to the cucks who do it consensually.
Yeah,
We
yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah,
kink
yeah.
shame in this
Live your life. We don't
house.
king in this
We
house.
don't kink
But
shame in this house. I'm just saying this specific scenario is disgusting.
so where was I going with this? Oh, so at one point they cut to the timekeeper because the timekeeper, the drama of it all,
Girl.
he was threatened by Stone Cold. He's obviously been threatened by Vince, and they just look, and he just looks. Hold, I have to like. So the timekeeper is like in the, and let's say this is like the mallet for the thing. He just goes.
He's literally like,
You tell me when.
and then he just goes,
He wish he could serve cunt like that. Don't even.
what? Me? Who?
Stop. Go
Yeah,
straight
he was
to your
more
head.
like,
It's like all of a sudden just like an Airhead commercial from the early 2000s. Just
I'm like,
love it. Um, so of course the ref gets taken down. Jude Love hits Stone Cold with a low blow, follows it up with a mandible. Vince is out there like trying to resuscitate the referee. I'm like,
he was
babe,
literally like,
like don't do you not have like a team of them, like a
somebody,
squadron
yeah,
of
just
them? And are
like
you,
summon the fleet. I don't know, like hit
the
the
thing?
red
I've
button.
never seen a more helpless CEO in my life.
No,
Because
I
he
don't know.
just
I've seen a few.
no, amen. But it's just like you know you have more refs. Like this man was not refereeing every match that came out tonight. You're in charge. You could have called another one down here.
Can you
You
also
could have
ref?
jumped in and refed.
Thank
Like
you.
if you really wanted it like that bad. But hey, but the costing Stone Cold is beneath his dignity. So um don't forget. Um Vince, oh, this is crazy. Uh So Vince is like on the outside, like trying to like comfort Dude Love after Austin, of course, gets his licks in. Um,
Slammed his legs on the steel steps. That was crazy.
that
Like
was
flip.
crazy. And it looked like because Foley does that spot a lot, but it looked like he like cornered something because
Oof.
he
Ugh.
looked like in pain. Like, and he rarely, not in that way. He normally looks like he's selling. He like, when you like you hit or you fall or you hit something and you get right back up after and you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like you're like
Yeah, because you're,
because it
oh my
hurts so
God.
bad. That's what it looked like. Like
Oh my God,
he got
yes.
slammed and like
Ugh.
immediately like starts getting up at like
No,
if
no, no, no,
after
no, 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 no.
just in like exclamation, just in like holy shit.
Like your
Like
body, like, yeah, literally was like, blink, like,
no point.
ouch.
No, yeah,
Oh my
poor
God,
guy.
yes, I know that feelings. Oh,
So
what
Vince
a
is
sin.
like trying to like get Dude Love up, which is hilarious because again, Dude Love is like pushing 300 pounds, and Vince is like trying to get him up. Stone Cold grabs the steel chair, the cuck chair, and brains Vince with it for his
Girl,
life. He swings for
girl.
the fences. It was so good.
Holy shit. I did not see that coming. I gasped. I was like I really did not expect that to happen. Like I was like he's in a precarious position, but I didn't think the chair was grabbed and swung so quickly. Like I did not foresee that. Like I really did not. Whoa.
No, I love it.
Vince McMahon
So
taking chair shots.
the ref is down. Vince is down. They roll back into the ring. Austin stuns Dude Love and then
Great
counts
stunner.
his own 3 count.
Hot.
And then they play his music and it's like, all right, we're done. He's like, I'm out of here. I won.
Bye.
Grabs his title and
XOXO.
leaves. Of course, it is, then once all of the chaos subsides a little bit, it is announced that Steve Austin lost via disqualification, so lost the match, keeps the title, as we know.
Yep.
And then the pay-per-view ends with just Vince McMahon getting a neck brace put on him and being
His favorite
stretchered out of
accessory.
his favorite accessory, a la the steroid trial. If you know, you know.
Boop.
And yeah, and I kind of love. that that's how they leave it, because it's just like
Me too.
that it's not like a regular ending of a match. You know what I mean? It's just a different way to end a pay-per-view. And it's once again going back into like the pay-per-view can further the story. It doesn't have to be like a culmination. Like it doesn't have to be the be all end all of whatever storylines. So I love it. I think it's great. I think it kind of leaves us in a like what the fuck, which is a fun way to leave a show. Um,
Truly. And like again, they don't know. Like
right.
we know Vince McMahon is fine, not mentally, but physically, sort
Right,
of.
right, right.
Maybe not that either, but we know he's alive.
Exactly.
And they don't. And he
Right.
took a hell of a chair shot. And he is literally like, I will say, I think Vince, who is not really a seller, did this well in the sense that he completely just nothing.
Right.
Like,
Died.
no, yeah, just completely like no movement, no eye flutter, no nothing, just like comatose. And they put him
Her.
in the neck brace and they make it a big deal that they have to stabilize the neck and then flip him over with the board. If you know you're in the medical field, you know the T, but like to stabilize the spine and the neck. Like they did the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're really like, and Austin just like left, and you're really just like,
Oh,
whoa. And
okay.
I will say, and not to be too like heady about it, but it's that weird moment because when Vince takes a chair shot, everyone cheers because duh. And like me too, cheer because duh. And then when like and I don't like Vince McMahon, whatever, but in this moment in the character, whatever, you're kind of like, weird that you wish something so violent on somebody else. Like, do you know what I mean? Where it's like
Mm-hmm.
he's literally out cold, getting put on the stretcher with the neck brace, and you're kind of I had that moment of like, this is weird. Like that I'm like,
No, it's
yeah.
wrestling.
Yeah, literally. It's like only in wrestling. It's like so crazy where it's like, yeah, bitch, get it. Like
No, exactly. Exactly, exactly. And
wild.
so that's where they leave us, guys. That was Unforgiven 1998.
A
Got
disqualification in the main event from
mm-hmm.
a chair shot on the CEO of the WWE.
So I think we run back Dude Love one more time. I think
Mm,
because it wasn't a decisive ending.
fierce
Um so I think, but I'm pretty sure there's only like I think there's only two. Like pay-per-view, like
with the
Dude
dude.
Love. Yeah, with the dude.
I think that's
Um
fair. We need something. We need somebody else.
I agree.
I don't know who yet. Whoa. I know that Stone Cold and The Rock eventually feud, but I don't know when
Oh,
that
they for
is.
sure. Yeah, but we also and this is um like the Rock's place in the nation is what builds that. Um the nation is going to take a DX detour
Right. Which makes complete sense to me.
before the Rock gets to Austin.
Ooh, so
So
who will? I wonder.
who will
I
step up?
really, who will it be? I don't know. I actually have no idea.
No guesses. No guesses. Somebody who's been in the title picture before. Um, Won today.
One today. Okay, wait. Sorry, I'm also so tired.
No, no, I know, but it's your man's, fam. It's your
It,
man's.
it's my man. I have so many.
Take
I'm
her.
like,
Take her, take her, take her, take
really?
her, take her.
Oh,
Um,
see, I thought I didn't even consider him because I thought he was so invested in the oh, but Kane is gonna do a Vader stint.
yeah. So
Oh, okay. Because I
but
thought of
again,
Taker, but I was like, there's
we're
no way.
in what, April?
E
April?
or is it after April? Because or WrestleMania was early this year because it's been a month since WrestleMania.
Yeah. WrestleMania was March something.
I always just think it's your birthday because
Yeah, no,
it is.
we're in somewhere in April in 1998. I know that SummerSlam, so July, August is going to be Undertaker, Stone Cold. How they get there, I don't know, but I do know that
Wow.
that
Oh,
is
wow. I
on the docket.
didn't even consider him because I was like, he's so embroiled in his chicanery.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, wow. Holy
Mhm.
shit.
something to look, yeah, something to look forward to. So,
That's
mhm, mhm, mhm.
oh my God.
So, all
That
right, guys.
Inferno
So that's where they
match.
leave us. That Inferno match was insane.
Holy
Um,
shit.
so thank you guys for listening to another edition of the New to Wrestling podcast. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, all of that fun stuff wherever you find us. For Kelsey, I'm Xavier. We will catch you on the next one.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye.